Hey everybody, it's Flamez of Games, and welcome to Flames of PokéPark with Pikachu's Adventure. Wow, it took me a lot quicker to get that out than in Kirby's Epic Yarn. So in case you're just joining me for these, and like this was the first Let's Play you watched, this is really when I talk about my thoughts of the game and the project. So, let me get this straight. This would not have been my first choice for a Pokemon game. I would have loved to have done Pokemon Leaf Green because I have a spare copy of that. I don't like to restart my Pokemon games, but really I would need a GameCube and a Game Boy player, which would be really hard to come across. And I'm actually thinking I should go to a zone with music that isn't as loud, just so this gets out a bit better. So I do think that it timed was probably a little boring to watch, and this is probably when people stopped watching my Let's Plays, not because of the game. I mean, come on, Pokemon probably would have actually would have made more people want to watch it. But really the time, it was just everybody left for summer vacation, so they're not going to be cooped up watching somebody play video games of a game that pretty much nobody has that would be watching it. Also, I grew up in a place where my surrounding peers didn't like Pokemon as much as many other places. So that was that kind of against me. But but enough about that. I just I really don't know what to say. I wish I could have showed off, having a complete friend list that I suppose I could if I were to cut to my completed file. I don't really want to do that. Besides, it's not like I've been actually showing off this function where you can look at their little bios. But if you're really that desperate to read them, then just look them up on Bulbapedia. I did use Bulbapedia as a reference at sometimes, mostly because I didn't go the most prepared I could into this game. I thought I knew enough about it. And that is something I'll want to do for other Let's Plays. The upcoming ones, not so much, because there's not really any secrets or anything about them. I've already pretty much maxed out one of them, and the other one is pretty much impossible to max out. Uh, Something about Fortune Street, that was supposed to go up at the end of We Play Motion, and in between that and PokéPark. But as has been stated before, my computer was stolen, so therefore I didn't get to post the rest of it. I am hoping to do Slang Wanger at one point, so whenever the next time I can meet up with him, we'll probably do it, but who knows? It might be years from now, it might be with somebody else, it might just never be finished, it might be by myself, I don't know. Yes, that's what I am about it. Slowpoke, there we go. The really big question I want to ask about this is, do you want to see more Pokemon spin-off games on this channel? Just cause chew, I don't know. Because I do have plans for PokéPark 2 at one point. As you can guess, I'm much more excited about that one. And I'm not really going to say why, just I am. Just like Pokemon Rumble or Pokemon Snap My Pokemon Ranch. I don't own any of those games, but I'd be perfectly willing to spend the $10 or $15 on a game that I would want and would show off. Uh, However, I probably for Rumble and Snap, they wouldn't be the most blind because I would either play through them first or just my past experience watching like 2 Let's Plays, Snap and one of Rumble. Yeah, that's right. I watch Let's Plays. I don't just do them. Uh, so I don't really know if I've said everything I want to say. Uh, I do find it kind of funny that this series was the exact same length as Kirby's Epic Yarn. So that was nice. Apparently not to Pikachu though. Oh, random facts with Pikachu. Let me just say, you know the amount of episodes that actually came up in? That was pretty much the amount of episodes I planned on it really not appearing. That also, I didn't really plan ahead. I recorded too much in advance, so therefore I couldn't research stuff. It just was a bit of a mess. And I plan on doing something like that in PokéPark 2, but I don't really know what that whole copyright thing was about. It was like just for like one frame and one specific frame, and was never detected again, which was kind of weird. Uh, hopefully I won't run into troubles with that if I ever do Super Smash Bros. Brawl, because at one point I planned on just recording me doing like the trying to get like target smash level 1 in under 15 seconds. I did it a bit too quickly and there was copyright claims, so couldn't do it. And yeah, I just hope that we never run into that again. I mean, there did even come up in We Play Motion or Epic Yarn. That might have been because it might have been because they came out after my program did. And speaking of my program, there was most of the edits to these videos are with YouTube annotations. That's probably going to be the way it has to be with this editing program I have, because pretty much the only way I figured out you could do words is a pre-rendered word and with a pre-rendered animation going all the way across the screen and staying there for the rest of the video. Yeah. And finally, I would just like to talk about upcoming projects. I talked about how we play motion. I don't know when that'll ever come up. And Fortune Street. Fortune Street will be coming up very soon. I have two friends coming over the day I'm recording this, and maybe the day that this video goes up, which would be the 2nd of August. I don't want to say anything more about it because I'm going to do an explanation video, which will do some more. And after that, I actually told another one of my friends about this. I will be doing We Play. There was kind of a hint at the very beginning of the series about what I was doing, just like I did We Play Motion before I did We Play, so I probably have to do We Play really soon. And that'll just be by myself, probably the same format as We Play Motion, 1 minute game per episode. There will be some longer ones, there will be some shorter ones. It's just that I'm not going to do it multiplayer because it only supports up to 2 players, so even though I did We Play Motion 2-player because I didn't have a choice, at least I could have done it with more, but this one it would only be 2 and the game modes are very similar. So yeah. And I've probably rambled on for long enough now. So Yeah, please just in the comments below or above or to the left or to the right or wherever YouTube has them now with whatever channel design they have them with and whatever core fish is on my YouTube page or whatever, I don't know. Just uh just wow, I forgot what I was going to say. Which makes me want to bring up something really quick. Scripts. I do not use scripts or of any sort. There are some times where I make mental notes into my head, like, I'll mention this, mention this, mention this. Kill that. I don't know. But other than that, I really don't. So, all in all, probably a better Let's Play than Kirby's Epic Yarn, just because it wasn't my first one. I had a few more experiences with it, and uh, that was weird. Alright, and finally, just want to bring up something about episode length. Do you like this 20-minute format? I probably won't be able to keep it for many things because there are other ones I'm planning, like replay in the future, that are do a certain amount as opposed to a certain time, whereas this one was a certain time. While school was still in, I asked a couple of friends like what they thought of this format, and for those couple of 20-minute ones, they kind of complained about it. And that I did use my time the most effectively. I did think I used it effectively in this Let's Play. And I suppose that's it. In the next couple of days, you're going to see some Fortune Street. And just see you guys at the Fortune Street explanation video. And this conversation will probably be continued over to that video. See ya.